Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. I'm Tazayar Gabar from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the hopeful elect. Biden is planning a new digital currency. Here's why you should be very worried. It says, whenever the White House says it is working on a plan that would transform a vital part of the U.S. economy, and that the administration is doing so with the highest urgency, it should go without saying that the press should pay close attention to what's going on. Even more importantly, the press should eagerly and comprehensively inform the public of the potential risks associated with such a proposal. Unfortunately, that's not happening today. All right, and the effects of the media negligence should reverberate for decades to come. Alright, on March 9th, the Biden administration released an executive order instructing a long list of federal urgencies to the social digital assets. Alright, so I'm going to continue to read on. So basically, Biden was pushing for the digital currency by the end of July. The CBDC. He was pushing for that central bank digital currency by the end of July. So we already know what that's leading up to. So prophecies is literally screaming. And these damn camps that say the MOTB is not the CHIP, they're being made more and more. They're looking more and more like false prophets. All right. So I'm gonna read down here. But there is an even more important part of the EO. President Biden has instructed the federal government and Federal Reserve to lay the groundwork for a potential new U.S. currency, a digital dollar. If the United States were to adopt a digital currency like the one discussed in Biden's executive order, it would be one of the most dramatic expansions of federal power ever made, one that could put individuals and businesses in grave danger of losing their social and economic freedoms. So Esau is pushing forth that digital dollar, and by him doing that, he's purposely collapsing this economy how it is now with the Federal Reserve notes. Among other important actions of the White House executive order directs several federal agencies, including the Treasury Department, to study the development of a new central bank digital currency and to produce a report within 180 days of the EO discussing the potential risks and benefits of the digital dollar. It goes in. This is not the exact article I wanted. You know, but when this information came out, guess what came up? This fact check. You know, because Esau knows that people are on his tail about this digital dollar, and people already know what he's trying to do. And fact check didn't exist until 2020 when the what came about. Um, but whatever, they're in the office. W-E. Let's see. Yeah, fact check. These fact check articles come about whenever you search. Try to pull out the article, but let me see this. Biden administration is quietly planning for a future where you don't own money. And best believe, when they do this reset, all that money you got stored up in your bank, that shit gonna disappear. You know, it's gonna be like if you had none. Alright. So they're trying to get all your money. They're trying to do away with the existing um, Federal Reserve notes, the money with your slave master on it. And they're trying to make all this digital to where, your money goes on the C hip. And they're going to come out with this. And that's going to be that great hour of temptation. Under the leadership of President Joe Biden, the White House and the Federal Reserve have started to lay the groundwork for a programmable, trackable, easy manipulated digital currency. It might sound like something from a dystopian science fiction novel, but it's all too real, and it could soon change life in America forever. And just 6, 7 years ago, when the elders and apostles GMS was greatly pushing this, it was seen as something crazy, something from a movie, something that they were just talking about, and all these other camps, mocking, scoffing. But now it's being made more and more and more visible that this is what they're trying to do. And all of this is gonna come about all of this right here is gonna bring out that C hip. Just to bring out the C hip, These other camps are you're gonna see them changing up the doctrines, saying that they already believe and knew that the MOTB was the C hip all along. IURC trying to backtrack, talking about it might be a microchip, But in 2019, what did he say? In June, what did Bishop Nathaniel Oligai say in June 2019? Now video came out like a few months ago. He was trying to backtrack, saying it might be a microchip. Whew. But in March 2022, the Biden administration released a sweeping executive order that directed numerous federal agencies to crack down on digital assets. I already read this, but this CDBC is going to bring out that um, great tribulation. You know, I did a video on this about a week ago. The hour of temptation. It's like it. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So every man in this truth is going to get tempted. When there's no food, no drinks, no clothing, in order to function in this damn society, you're going to have this this thing, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright? This right here is going to be the solution to all problems real soon. And we already know what this thing is. This is going to be your new money, your new, everything. They want total control over you. Alright, I'm close out with Revelation 13:16. Alright, it's Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And this is what that is. Alright? And that CDBC is ultimately just to push forth this in the long run, which is coming really, really fast. Alright? But with that, I'm going to close out giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Bashim Rakakwadash. I'm Taziar Gabar from Province of Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Province of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation all down to the whole elect. I'm going to say Shalom, Abad, Babal soon.